Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're sitting inside of our new camper. It is a 2013 Coleman EX. It's 15 foot long, and I've been making some repairs on the camper. Actually, I have another video that I'm in the process of finishing right now. This is part of it. I had to redo the table, which actually drops down and makes my wife and I's bed in the camper. And the original one was made out of MDF, and it was just really poorly made, so I actually wound up using a piece of butcher block. But you can catch that on the video where I remake the table. But I had a lot of wind noise outside, so I wanted to shoot in here. Today's issue that I'm working on is addressing some water issue leaks on the roof. I don't think there's any current active leaks going on, but the original owner had told me that he had to make a small repair in the back corner of the roof, and I got up and checked it out this past week. There was some silicone put in there. It wasn't really holding. I didn't really want to leave that the way that it was. In doing some research this week, I came across another YouTube channel. I think they're really good. If you own a camper or an RV, I highly recommend going over to their channel. Listen to what he's got to say. Check out some of the videos. He's really sharp on talking about how these roofs are prone to failure and kind of set up that way. Even a lot of newer ones, I mean brand new campers, he actually does warranty repair for some of the camper manufacturers. But he has a completely different system than what these are. I think pretty much universal across the board. Every camper roof's going to be just like this one. It's a 25 mil TPO rolled rubber roof, and they use a sealant around all of your vent pipes and your pop-ups and things on the roof, your antenna, and they use a sealant called Dicor. Nothing's built up. They just use kind of a he explains it's probably a butyl acrylic mix caulking, and it dries out very fast. It cracks very fast, and I'm pretty sure that every camper manufacturer only gives about a 1-year warranty on their camper roofs for this exact reason. They're just not set up right. They're not set up to last, and that's pretty much what this gentleman and his company, they address. They redo entire camper roofs using a Carlisle. The wife's in the video. Using a Carlisle rolled rubber roofing, and it's about 60 mils thick, and they build all of their pipes and flanges, everything up on curbs to create water ledges. They do a really good job, and that's probably what I'm going to wind up doing to the roof on this camper. They don't recommend it. He even explains that it's not necessarily a DIY channel. It's not anything that I don't feel comfortable doing, but depending on cost over, you know, me doing it myself and possibly what they will charge. I think I stated in the video I've got a call into them, so I'll be waiting to hear back and see about what they would charge to do it. But I really think it's a much more superior way to go. So that's what we're going to be addressing on today's video. I'll quit rambling. We'll get up on the roof. I'll kind of show you what's going on. We'll discuss in a little more detail over what the issues are. So we appreciate you being here, and we'll get into the video. All right, let's get up here and we'll take a look at it. Now I'm still holding my tripod, so hopefully I can shoot everything that I want to shoot. Plus I'm in full sun, so it's really hard to see my camera screen, and hopefully the audio is decent. Here's basically the current state of the roof. Now I have started making some of the repairs. So there is the antenna over there. Let me see if I can zoom in on it and still see it. And that's kind of the condition that pretty much all of the sealant was on the roof. Just like this vent pipe here, just everything's cracked. The main issue is over here in the corner of the roof. The roof section's very spongy over there. You can push in on it. That's where the original owner had indicated to me that he had made a repair. Now he had used some silicone on it, which anybody that's
got to make some repairs on your camper roof, read the tube. Silicone will not stick to rolled rubber roofing, so that's just a waste of your time. I peeled all that back out of there, and I'm trying to repair it in the best way that I know how. Now, if you watch RV installs, you know, their channel, he's going to educate you quite a bit more on basically why putting any more of this stuff on is going to be a waste of your time. It's called Dicor. It's junk. It turns into just nothing and peels off. It's just not, for how much it costs per tube, I'm not going to waste my time and or money to put more of that back on. Now, somebody might say in the comment section that what I'm doing is going to fail as well, and it might. I don't know. I'm hoping it doesn't and it gets us through the season, but this is a newer product out by Gorilla. Now, I've had really good luck with Gorilla products in the past. It's basically a paint-on type of rubber, and it says it'll fill voids in all the way up to 1/4 of an inch. Now, I don't have anything near that large on the roof, and I know I'm probably going to have to put multiple coats on. So, you know, I'm basically just trying to make do with it for the time being. But from my understanding, this is the basic condition of most rolled roofs, or most RV roofs. And if you watch, like I said, RV Roof Installs channel, you're going to get a lot of info where he talks about these are just designed to fail. The mill on the rolled rubber is very thin. It's about 25 mil. They actually install a truly commercial rolled rubber roof. It's made by Carlisle. I think it's around 60 mils thick, and they build curbs up for everything, like in these areas. And he completely elevates all of these vent pipes, your vents and other things, cut into the roof so that way there's a ledge. You don't have water sitting in those areas. I highly recommend going over to his channel, check out the videos. Like I said, this is our first hard-sided camper. I'm new to understanding this, but I think it's important if you own an RV or a camper, understand that if you are not going to have the roof redone, you're going to lose money on your investment, and your camper is going to be damaged. And that's basically the way that I understand it from everything that I've watched on his channel and the way that he talks about it, and I 100% agree with everything he has to say about it. So this is what I'm doing to kind of take care of it in the meantime. You know, like I said, I think it's important to educate yourself that you're not wasting money on your investment. I mean, this camper wasn't near as expensive as what some people will spend on one, but you know, I also don't want it going to crap because I didn't try to do the best that I can do with it. If I do redo the camper roof myself and I don't take it to them, I have a call into them currently to see what the cost is going to be roughly. I know they can't tell you exactly because there could be more repairs underneath. So we'll see if they get back with me as the first of the week. We'll kind of go from there. But what I'm basically doing is using the Gorilla liquid rubber. I'm also using acetone to clean around it. I'm hoping that that sticks well, and you know, we can get some, you know, a little bit more longevity out of the roof to at least get through the season. So I'll set the camera up, kind of show you some of what I'm doing, and we'll go from there. But I do think it's important, if you own one of these, go over to RV Roof Installs channel, check it out, listen to what he has to say, you know, and just kind of get some information so that you don't have a major issue down the road.